Hello. I'm hoping this is working. I just need to make sure that that is disabled. So, come join us for a chat. Come ask some questions. Why just flood YouTube with shorts, as I've got a load of them here. And hopefully some of them will do well. This was... yeah, I remember that one. This was the best intro we ever did. Millions. Obviously that's totally your opinion about that one, but I miss my minions, but I couldn't create it again. Once I'd done it once, it took a lot of work in Power Director to create that, and I just couldn't do it again for the life of me. Just couldn't suss it out. So I'm looking at the wrong screen as I alter that webcam. So these are just random clips, and that I've had. A lot of them are the old intros over the time, so just showing them off basically. To what we had. We've got quite a bit. I've put up about 40 shorts today alone, and that's before I then go and put them on TikTok as well, but I might not. Text that is Dynamo Bot in Discord, notifying people that I'm live. I'm planning on doing more of these, hopefully with Sean as well in the future, so we'll have a bit of discussion. At the moment I'm a bit stuck for whom to talk to. Nice brown. Don't know what bus. So I'm not too sure how the algorithm for shorts actually work, because we have a very mixed bag on the shorts run of some that really work and some that just haven't worked, and I'm not too sure how the shorts algorithm works, but at least some of these are going to get done. Do have a copyright claim there. Never mind. What's this one now? Oh yeah. How close is too close? So yeah, I'm hoping I get some people in and then can have a chat basically, because until then I don't really have anything I can chat about. I've got stuff I can witter about, but it's not as good me wittering. A lot of these ads are pending because of what we're doing. That is solo becomes a steam bath, mobile. a lot of these you've seen before, they've been on the channel. It's literally little clips taken from the big clips, basically. Public. So if you go through the short stream, you're guaranteed to find all these in there somewhere. Not too sure if all the clips made it in to the final edits. But I forget over the time I've been doing this what exactly I've put up, so yes. I will say you can check out the Twitter as well, which has become active. We've got someone who's doing that, who's working on it, doing the Twitter full time. So dance monkey Bushman's style. Yeah, so Twitter's become active now. He's building up our following on there. Hopefully that will get us quite a good following as well, and hopefully it will slowly filter down onto YouTube. But all this is growth. I've been doing this most of the day. This one has got a copyright strike. Which one? Right, yeah, I know why that's got a copyright strike. Old intro before copy claim. Got it. Oh, I've deleted the bell. Never mind. I'm not pissing about putting a bell back on it. Hello, hello. Apparently, according to YouTube, I've got 2 viewers. Although YouTube could be lying. Who knows? So that video's being monetized, but it's got a copyright. Right. How many people does it take? So like I say, a lot of these are just short clips that I've done. But at the moment, because there's only me here, it gives you something to look at other than my ugly mush whilst I do this, because otherwise I'm going to be sat here in silence pretty much, unless I can find my headphones, then I won't be sat here in silence. My headphones were on this desk before. That is before baby Imogen probably has held hold of them. Nothing is sacred on this desk when you have a little one. Searching. Just check the floor. They were on there, they are. At least I can. Oh, that tie is giving me really bad heartburn. Might have to give up the pies. Probably a bit loud now because the kids are in bed. They shouldn't wake up. So I've now got -1 concurrent viewers. How the hell do you have -1? Stupid YouTube. YouTube short is one. 114 struggles to get out of the shed. So I'll be doing this, and then probably I'll have a look around the website. I know the website's been weird today. Some of these clips I found in the Patreon only folders on the hard drive, so you probably haven't seen them unless you're a member. And even then you might have not seen them because they're probably buried underneath other stuff. Sean, that isn't supposed to happen. So like I say, I don't know what makes this shorts algorithm tick, but whatever it is, I'm trying to make it tick. I might get up and make a brew in a minute. Quite fancy a brew. A lot of these intros were filmed as well before the drone rules came in, so I could get away with doing the drone footage, but can't do it anymore, unfortunately. Now these shorts don't pay very well, but it's what makes we seem to see a reward back in other ways. Which is what we want. Because in a way, if they subscribe through the shorts, there's a good chance they'll come down the rabbit hole of the longer videos, which is what we want. See, I've got all of them I've done since from that one, cleaning this tatty bus up, which was released today. I've done all of them to this. That's just tonight. And see what I mean? We'll actually look in. So you can't just do shorts, do lives, which you can see here, which are dreadful, posts, do playlists and podcasts, but you can't in the videos tab go for just show me the shorts, which is a bit of a rubbish thing really. But analytics, you can go into their content, so you can select shorts. So you see we had a boost there, we had 2,000 views on one of them ones. That got us 2 subscribers. Woo! There you go. So that one with the hashtag got us 2,477 views. Yeah, look, that took off even compared to anything normal, but it only made 7p. Now there is reasons for this. If we go into analytics, we get 3p per 1,000 views. So to get £1, it's something like 300,000 views, I think. Rough maths. Quick maths. But you'll see this has all gone up because I've been posting. So because I've been posting quite a lot, this is that view. Let it update. There you go. So we need these as high as possible. Ideally we need like 1,000 views a day just to start off with, and I don't know where we've been getting up to. That's the last 60 minutes, so that's what's been viewed over the last 60 minutes. So we've got 1s and 2s, and then we've got these 3 here are shorts. That's the one you've just seen. That's the other one that was released today. That's the one that you're watching now. Then these are all shorts. That's not. That's shorts had its title changed by Tommy. Short. That's not had its done. And then it's just ones and twos. So hopefully, one of them at least will like rock it. Obviously you get to see quite a bit when you watch these streams, because you get to see essentially the back end and all the work that goes into it. Those that think it's just us going to the bus turning spanners, filming with a camera and then doing that, it's not. We have a lot that goes into it. Oh, that's how you do that. Okay. I've pressed that about 60 million times because no window is coming up. And you see, this is our raw footage. So this is footage that we've taken straight off the cameras, minus a few ticket machine configurations and a few documents that need moving about. Freak the hard drive out, but there's about 9 terabytes of stuff here, and then in here we have, this is all the other stuff we have. So all the rendered stuff that we've done, a lot of it gets lost over the time, but as long as we've got the raw it doesn't matter. But some of the raw has been deleted as we need the room basically. So I think it's time we got a bit of an update here. Look, baby Imogen at the wheel, because she's grown now. Everyone seems to love baby Imogen. She was in the video done today, but I think like stuff like this, I think I'm going to have a bit of a change round. This needs changing. Hi John Coates, how are you? Wonderful member there, how are you? So I think we'll try and have a little bit of a flip round on here, so let me log in. See, YouTube's that good. John sends a message but there's no one watching at the moment. How does that work? Absolutely useless. YouTube. This website is so slow. Maybe that was just freaked out again. Nation. You now retired. Wow. Well done. How long was, I presume you was bus driving of some description. How long was you driving for? We should be in pages. Search home in there. There we go. Edit. Hopefully that will do the trick. There we go. One-on-one really is not the quickest. And I don't think this block system works. So you're now a driver and Twitter manager. You got me and Sean, got Connor. Don't know whether to remove him or not, to be honest. Not too sure. Let me stick Kettle on. stuff going, guys, like a bruise. Trying to think who else is on the team, man. See, Connor doesn't really do much with us anymore. It's only really the three of us. Don't have any other pictures to go with anyone else. Let me just have a look who's in our group chat. Obviously I'm not going to put that on there because there's people's numbers and that in there. I'll leave that as it is for now because I can't shrink it down. Because it's set as a 4-column thing. Oh no, I can. Right, tell you what, I can remove the column. No, I don't want to do that. I want remove that, and then can I then from that select that and then go to 3? I can, and that puts us all. Yes, right. So that cleans that up a bit. Right, let's just check these numbers. I'm gonna have to do that on this window because it contains maybe personal information. And I'm not allowed to show personal information. 9 on there. And how many active YouTube members do we have at the moment? Memberships, active members. We currently have 3. Which doesn't line up with what we've got here. We've got we've got 5. So 14 members. So we have gone up a bit. 14. Sub number is. I can do that on this screen. That doesn't matter. You can see that because anyone can see that. Yeah, 77 still. So that's fine. We should be having a few spikes there. Oh, 77 still. I might replace this back image if I can remember how to do it. Block, I think it is. Yeah, background. Put a new image in. Doing about it all the wrong ways. Upload images on the TrueNAS. I need a long one. That probably would do it. I'll go for that. London No Transport Festival blog was nice to watch. Thanks. We was unsure what to do with that one. I know obviously you've seen it, but everyone else hasn't yet. So we just ended up doing it as well, as you've seen, it's just bits and bobs, and then put in bits in, and bear with me, kept this glued. Yeah, we was undone no one. We was unsure what to do with that one. It was a bit, yeah. But I'm glad you liked it. I think I've got my up-to-date picture of Imogen. Let me have a look through pictures. Oh, okay. Did I just put them? Did they go in this chat then? I know they went somewhere. Yeah, there she is. She's Ickle Pickle. We'll go with that one. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to send it over to Mancbuses Limited. So now in here I can't show you because Sean's number is on there because it's not transferred over for some reason. Don't want to forward it now, I want to save it. Save it into images. Just put it in there for now. That'll annoy Sean because he's just sorted that folder out. And then we can update this one. We'll freshen it up a little bit. It's amazing how everything is, isn't it? Little Imogen. She's such a cutie. We're slowly getting Jade more involved as well, which will be good. Thinking of getting rid of that how we are. That doesn't make sense. How we are. Should just have saving the past for the future. That'll do. That looks better. But it's been ages actually since I've updated the website. Last time I updated, I put this help on it. That was it. So it's been a while. It's the two of us. So I've been doing quite a few videos with Random and Desperate recently, so check out his channel too. This needs improvement because it looks crap when you come. That's images the first thing you see. You got to scroll down to see. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just got. See, it's a block. size, min height. Is there a max height? No. She goes all the way. Just not a fan of it. I don't think that sells us. The only other thing I could really put there is one of the logos. One of them. How's your bus getting? Is it roadworthy? We think so. We've got a... Oh no, oh my god, that's worse. We've got a few tests to do. Like, will it start after it's been left sitting now? And will it start without choking itself to death? As long as it starts without choking itself to death, we'll go with that picture. Then will be for MOT. I don't want centre. Oh my god. There we go. That's a bit better. It looks a bit more well presented. And then I think we will add the there it is. I can't read that myself yet. Let's do this. So yeah, I think I've sorted it. Whether it can run to test in the condition it's in, we don't know, because we've got one fuel line blocked at the moment, one of the return lines. So it's overfeeding that cylinder. But at the same point, there's nothing that's really stopping it now. I want to change. There it is. Round and you see what I mean. Chris Daniel. Oh, hello, another member. Does it smoke as much now? On startup it does, but there's no grid heat or anything to warm it, so it's sort of expected. It seems to be... Last time it ran is... Have I released that one out to use yet? But I'll have a check, but it seems to be getting better. But it did this when we first bought it, and after it hadn't been ran for a while. Then on the run down to Middlewich, it sort of cleared up a bit. So yeah, it should get better. The smoke's gone from being blue now to black, which isn't 100% a bad thing, because it means now it's burning excess diesel, which is fine. And I say it's fine because, as I've just said, we've blocked one of the injector return lines up because the head casing on it is knackered and it won't accept one of the proper fuel return nuts in it, bolts even. So what we've done temporarily to seal it, because when we did get one in, it was just peeing up diesel everywhere, is we've just rammed home a normal bolt for it. So it's definitely gone as now, because we just rammed it in and gone to the extreme tightness of that, but that stopped it leaking. So yeah, once that's fixed, then even more of the black smoke should disappear, because the fuel from injector 5 will have somewhere to go. At the moment it doesn't have anywhere to go. So we are working on it. But yeah, on a whole, it's getting better, and that's the main part. How much is it going to cost you to presume put it right? Injector housing, if it's just an injector housing, it shouldn't be too much. Probably talking about 40 quid to just do the injector housing. We have to take off the fuel return again. I'll take off 3 of them, so the fuel return pipe can move a bit. Pop the injector out, rebuild it, put a new casing in it, on it, pop it back in, tighten it all up, and then we should be good to go again. And then yeah, we should be fine. Ideally, like I said, we want to. I'm getting busy talking now, not doing anything. We want to get the seals and that done in the engine. Peace of mind that they're good. But the other thing that we want to get done, if we can get all this smoke to disappear into where it's more of an acceptable level, it'd be better to do the fuel pipes from the tank up to the pump, because we know they were a bit fragile when we did the tank. Chris Daniel, what do you think it would do top speed? I know what it will do top speed because I've had it there. Top speed of 114 is 56 mile an hour, and that is flat out, foot down, and it won't go any faster. I think I managed on the way back from MOT to get it up to 60, and that's only because it was going downhill, so gravity was helping. It's limited by the gearbox and the fact it's only got 4 gears. Probably if it had 5 gears, it'd easily do 62 if it had 5 gears, easily. Do I get rid of this become a member button? Looks a bit desperate, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll get rid of this become a member button. It looks desperate. Remove button. No, that means I want to remove the entire block. That's it. John Copes, how much is it to cost you to put it on the road? We're gonna have 60 quid MOT. I think it's 60, it might be 80 now. Obviously fuel to get it to an MOT and back. The injector We need a new belt on it first before we take it anywhere properly, because the belt's been eaten when it had its last freak out. We also, as much as it's probably going to harm the bus in the terms of the smoke, we want to run it, drive it round the yard. We can only go backwards and forwards in the yard essentially, but we want to run it, drive it round the yard, get the brakes cleared of crap, and just let everything run back in again, so we know everything's going to be good for its test. So we're talking a couple of £100 to get it on the road. To do the full restoration, we're looking at loads. I couldn't even put a figure on it. I mean, it's still got its white border here. We've not even looked at painting that back in yet. The front still needs attention. This photo was taken when it was clean, probably not long after it got painted. Well, the bottom half did, but I can assure you now, it doesn't look like that now. It definitely needs a clean now. But like I said, we're working on it. There is, say, 300. Yeah, I'd probably say about 300 just to get it on the road again. And even with it just on the road, we'll happily take it out. We'll happily get it to shows and what have you. Oh, excuse me. Because I don't think having a perfectly presented bus matters. It's nice to have it perfectly presented, but all these things are projects at the end of the day, and it's ongoing, and just letting people know and see that it's there will do us the biggest help going. Chris Daniel, is it staying the colour it is in now, or will it have a new colour scheme? This has all been painted. The colours it's going into is, let me get it up, what we're the end game is to put it back to this, putting it back to that 464 livery. And as you can see, we're a long way off yet. Mainly the bottom's done, obviously, but we've got all this up here to do yet. We've got to get the lettering back, because that's all gone. We're going to have to find someone that's got better pictures of the 464 stuff to be able to then try and measure it out and get decals for that. And then we've got all the names on the side, and it's the same on the other side, because the other option that we could have gone for is this option, which is just plain. It's got Rosendale on the side with the hills, Easy Ride on the front, and Valley Torres, I think it is, on the front. We are trying to get our Dennis and Plaxton badge back. We did have one, it got nicked. But there is a good chance that we may run it for this livery for a bit until we can get the stuff to do the other livery. But I don't know. All depends on funds and what pictures we can get of the 114 wasn't the only one in 464 livery, so there is other pictures of 464 livery, so we have a chance. I mean, like, we know that will say Accrington, don't know what that will say. I think that's Rottenstorm, Bay Cub, and don't know the others. So yeah, looks smart. It does, and hopefully that's where we can get it to. I mean, we've had full new body panels, so it'd be mad if they get damaged. John Coates, where do you keep it? In Manchester or somewhere? We are in Manchester. We are in a storage yard in Manchester that costs a fortune. And the bleeders dry every month. See the change. Oh, that's much better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. I wonder if that'd do better. What I'm thinking is maybe scrapping this bit off, having that on there, because that's what we're about. Yeah, we'll do that. Let me move a few bits about. Home. So yeah, it's in Manchester. It's about 2 minutes out from the city centre. And we did try and move out of the city centre, thinking, oh, it'll be cheaper. Oh yes, how wrong we were. Right, I want a copy. Copy block. Insert after. No, that's not how you do it. I've now got blocks all over the show here. I want to paste the block in. Oh, I can do a move. That works. Right. Hang on, I can't move it. What's this? Count up. Right, so the easy option is going to be do that there. Browse all. We want columns container. What 50-51. That's it. Add block. Count up. I want it to say 7.7k. I want it aligned to the center. And on this side we want another counter. And that needs to be 14, is it? 14. Needs to be centered, and then under that. Oh, I've done the wrong bloody thing, haven't I? Right, remove that second. Need to add another one in. I did add one in the bloody first place. Insert after, that was it. And then I want columns container. Is it, how's this done? It's 2. So under that, I want to insert after. (50/50), and then we want to get rid of that padding. So that needs to be a count up 7.7k. Needs to be a count up. Jim Cuts. I'll try and help you out when the taxman gives me my money back. I've been told it's going to take a few weeks, yet the other overtaxed me. That'd be fantastic if you could. Like I say, you don't have to. It's good enough. It's brilliant enough that you just support us through the memberships. But everything helps. Subscribers. I might have to change this in a minute. Members. Right, let's have a look how this is done down here. That's a heading. So let's put that as a. We can change the format to a heading. Change the text to white. Can't have it white because it's on a white bus. We'll go blue. Put that in bold. Put that in blue too. Right. Bold. To get. Well, as I say, thank you so much. It will. Everything makes a difference. Head in. And we're grateful of anything we get because we know no one has to. We don't force anyone to. It's always totally up to them what they do. That's not how that's done. Because there's too much padding there. And there's too much padding. Move that again. Try that again. It'd be easier if I could copy it. Alright, select parent. Select parent. Create UV subs. Save. Right, reusable block created. So now if I go here, go insert after, go in here, browse all. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yep. Bye now. Bye for bye, John. Much appreciated you coming in, joining us and chatting. It's been wonderful chatting to you. move that now, so that's the bottom of the page now. Let's have a look how that looks. Refresh. That looks better. I think the last thing we could do is maybe put the socials on as well. Maybe. God, I got really bad heartburn after that pie. I had a chicken pie for my tea. See you again. Is there a way of putting socials on? If I do that now, insert after, browse. Social buttons. Perfect. Perfect. Right, now I need to edit these. The link will be facebook.com/Mancbuses. That one. Twitter. I have no idea what the Twitter one is. Bloody hell. He's got that growing overnight. Make sure these all open in a new tab. Insta. Open a new tab. YouTube. My channel. I've still got this weird Earl up here. Post that in there. Open a new tab. Now the only one we don't have is LinkedIn. And I don't know how to. Can we just move? Yeah, we can. So now tell that to align to the center. Let's get rid of that padding. Let's get rid of that padding as well. Update. That's better. Oh, that's much better. That is so much better. Why did I do this sooner? according to YouTube, I've been streaming since 1 PM. Then you go to other windows and it doesn't say that. What a load of shite. So that's better. Oh yeah. And we have general blog up here, which I will be intending to add more to. Ticket machines, the main project, which should really be renamed on here because it's 314, but we do 114. We've not decided on the fleet number yet because it was 114, then it went to 314. The older projects, the routes, merch, manuals, and memberships. So you will notice as well, if you're very keen-eyed, there is a WhatsApp button now in the bottom. So any issues, we are contactable via WhatsApp. I do have a phone for the business. It's only on page you go, so don't expect me to ring you. So yeah, that's looking much better. Much better. What do we have? How's this doing now? Oh, it's not doing too bad. See, we're on the top at the moment. Oh, bus driving is our life is what we got there. Might redesign one of these as well at some point. That's broken. I don't want to play a video. Close the player. Just go in the playlist a minute. Just let me check something. Well, that's interesting. The videos that Tommy's done haven't yet been added to this playlist. Or has he created a new one? No? So we are all having, everything is having a massive sort out. I'm trying to get people just to manage certain things, and it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders because that stuff can just be managed. We are quite a big team essentially for what is a small channel, but we are all gold paid. But we're getting there. So that looks better now. So this general blog will be updated. As you can see, the last time I actually wrote something was the 3rd month, 1st of the 3rd. I tend to write these for the newsletter, but recently I've been that busy I've not been able to do any. This is normally updates on 114. But again, I've been that busy I've not been able to write anything. Plus me writing, you've seen my writing, it ain't that good. So yeah, merch. Where does this merch take you now? to the world's oldest store possible, which has no featured products. Oh, this needs sorting out. So yeah, we do have stuff available. We have mugs and what have you available. Some t-shirts. But we will be working on more. Just takes a bit of time. Let's say at the moment we're just sorting ourselves out, because we know if we want to grow, we've got to sort ourselves out, and having stuff like this website and everything else done, because searching Mancbuses now in Google is quite fun. And I do this regularly, by the way, which is how I know. So we're on here. We got 5 out of 5 feedback from 1 vote on Facebook. But you see, we are here. So the website does come up. It has updated the number, thank God for that. Obviously you don't see all this because we're logged in, so I do. But if we go to like Edge, that's what you actually see. So we're up there on YouTube. I think some of the stuff just needs changing, so it's better. Because like, YouTube for some reason picks that as the best thing to do us. Let's have a look in Bing. See how we are in Bing. See, Bing draws it a lot differently. So we're still top of the list for Mancbuses. We're good in the videos here. We're there. People ask for weird stuff. See the pictures about. The About Us needs work. It's still a load of gibberish because we don't use an About Us page. Yeah, I can fix that. I can go into the website in Pages, search About. There it is. It's published at the moment, and we can go quick edit, status, draft, and that'll hide it. Oh, my laptop's just turned off upstairs, so that hides that. So yeah, we are working on being more discoverable. Obviously YouTube's the main one, but we're working on it, and we're trying to make the members a bit more friendly on YouTube, as in the sense of easy to find stuff like this for use, because a lot of the time it goes unlisted and then you can't search, but like this it's sorted out. So we'll be working on that. It does mean I have to upload videos twice, but Midlands, bus vids and farming. Hi, how are you? Boo! Listen to see Random and Desperate. Go check him out. Go away. easier. Yep, go check out Random and Desperate. That, I'll go one further. See, why has he got a nice thing, but I've got a shite Earl? I'm not too bad, I'm not too bad at all. So why has he got a nice Earl and I have a shite one? If I do YouTube at slash at Mancbuses, do I get to my channel? Yes I do. Fucking stupid thing. That gives me my channel then. Right, okay. So yeah, I want to change stuff like this. I've got a lot of stuff going on at the moment. Tends to be like this. I tend to have loads of stuff open, just going at it. Trying to think what else I can do with views watching. Okay, he's done it like that. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's how he's done it, fair enough. I've not really looked at what he's been doing, I've just sort of gone... I've just sort of gone, do it. And he's been like, is it alright? I'm like, whatever, just do it. So, yeah, he's slowly going through. It's a lot of work. So, yeah, I've not, like I said, I've not really looked at what he's been doing. I've just trusted him. For a person I've never met, I've just spoke to on Discord, it's a lot of trust. See, these normally do well, but I obviously I've not got them there properly. Otherwise they'd be findable. At the same part, I don't really come looking down at the old stuff and seeing what views stuff has got. So like these, obviously, these don't work. So what we could do is help him a little bit. I don't know how he's creating these. I don't know how he's creating them. Because he's obviously taking the still from the video. But there's software like TubeBuddy that does it for you. So we might be using TubeBuddy. I'm not too sure. Because I use this. I use... That's our latest poster. I use this, which you have to import the images from. So he must be doing it on the browser. Has to be. I'm not too sure. I might ask him actually. Again, I can't open that window to ask him on this screen because it shows a lot more than what I'm allowed to show. See, that I would have thought that would have done a bit better, but it's not at the same point. Now it could be the title. It could also be the thumbnail's pretty crap. I'm not too sure. Like this one.
Accident at work? Injury lawyers for you get you the compensation you deserve.
Newton Willow's Town Show.
I've done your dry cleaning. Dry and clean.
I'd have thought that done well. It's got an intro. Let me have a look at the analytics to this. Yeah, most people have clicked off. And doesn't help, it's not the best view. It's not really very well thought out, that one, was it? It's a bit of a taboo, this one, wasn't it? I remember it now. So we try and find our way around the route for the first time. See, then for some reason the camera comes down here. I know for future run days we're going to be getting a uniform of some description, which will make us look a lot more presentable. I think it will just add to it as well. But yeah, I remember. Doing the filming this. I also remember the trail of oil that was around the route by the end of it. Like here. So this trail of oil here, some of it is us. Well, we were dripping a bit more than what we thought we were. Obviously we're not the only ones because there's oil everywhere on this roundabout. We'd only been round it in one direction. We were dripping a bit more oil than we anticipated for that day. I think my colour alteration has also sort of ruined it a bit. I might revisit this video and re-edit it, make it look better again. Get rid of the colour correction on it. Maybe, I don't know. There's no... didn't get any comments on that. And 183 views, it's worth revisiting it and having a look at it to see if we can make it any better. because that's the top moment there. Of a bit of a spike there, dip there, but essentially everyone switched off, and it completely failed compared to that's now our typical. So yeah, might revisit that one. I've got a draft there. Didn't I do that one before? No. I don't think I have any other drafts waiting. I'll have a look in a minute. I will be getting off very shortly anyway. I've been doing this for long enough. Right, no drafts. Any privates? No privates. It's a bit late. Unlisted. We should have a load that's unlisted. Yes, we do. We only have 19. Like these directors ones, these need putting on the other channel, and then they can be made members only on here, and that makes them easier to find. But I think I'll be leaving it here anyway. I've been going for just shy of an hour and a half. Thank you so much for joining us. Please do consider becoming a member. Check out the website, now I've redone it, Mancbuses.com. We've got membership on YouTube, membership on Patreon. All the links are all on the website or all down below the videos. Everything's there. Please do consider and support 114 in returning it back to its original state in the 464 livery, hopefully. And quickly before we go, Matthew, are you still working for Stagecoach? Slave Coach? No. Won't go back to them, never will. Can't stand them. And that's all I'm going to say on that. We'll touch topics with that with Sean. So look out for the next one. I will be planning it in future, so you will get more of an idea when I'm going to do it, and hopefully we get some more viewers with two of us and not just two screens like this. So hopefully, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you hopefully out on the road in 114 at the shows.